Good morning. I am at Devil's Lake State Park, just south of Baraboo, Wisconsin. I am here early October, and I tell you, I think I hit from a pretty good point in the colors. I am going to take you on a tour of the East Bluff Trail. There we are, East Bluff Trail. Let's go check it out. So a couple days ago, I went up to Sauk County, Peninsula State Park, and Potawatomi State Park. Checked out up there, and the colors up there were not as vibrant as they are here. This is much more exciting than it was in the whole county up there. So I'm kind of excited to be here. I didn't expect it to be as bright today. And just to note, I'm starting this hike from the North Shore parking lot. It's a little more gradual climb. If you start at the South Shore parking lot, you got to climb up the rock face. So I'm parked over here. I'm at the first split here. I can take the East Bluff Trail that takes you right to the bluff, but I'm going to explore the Woods Trail first. It is a loop up to Balanced Rock, so I still know I have a climb to get to here because it's way up there, and then we'll come back along the bluff. But I'll take the more gradual slope up, I believe. I haven't done this before. Now, if you want to come in from the south campground, you would come in this way, park down here, come across, and climb up, and to get onto the trail. So here's the split. That's directly up to the bluff. Start climbing right away. And this is the Woods Trail. So on a note here, Devil's Lake State Park is one of the most popular parks in Wisconsin. It has a lot to offer. Beautiful woods, gorgeous bluffs. There are also some prairie trails out there if you want to take those. In the summer, the lake is just a gorgeous place to come kayak, swim. It's full for that. The colors are gorgeous in the fall, and there's lots of campsites. So I'm gonna show you the campsites. I'll do a couple of videos of those because there's multiple loops, and I'll share those with you as well. So along the Woodland Trail, I found a little stream bed here. Let's see if I can find any interesting photo nuggets down here. I'm seeing that swirly water up there. I wonder if I can take advantage of that. So along this wonderful little riverbed here in the woods, they have placed a lot of benches. Just come and sit and listen to the water babble by. So the Woodland Trail is a climb, as I suspected, because I know I have to get to a high point, but it's not a step climb. This is a gradual climb, so it is accessible, but it is still an up hike with an elevation change. So here's a good spot where you might be able to see that it is a climb this whole way, and you can really kind of see how we are heading up the hill here. So what I'm really doing is sneaking up the backside of the bluffs. You'll see on the other side what we've climbed. Judging by the polish on this rock, a lot of people have taken their paws here. So after a bit of a hike there, I have made it to the edge of the bluffs. So this is what you come up here for. Devil's Lake, looking out from the view of the Baraboo Bluffs, and I'm right on the Ice Age Trail here as well. So up in the top of the bluff here, down there is the South Shore parking area. Off over that way, just through there, is the Wisconsin River, and actually Lake Wisconsin, and the ferry that cuts across over there as well. So if you're coming up from the south parking lot to get onto this trail, that's the climb you have to make. And then heading up this cliff face here. This is also the Ice Age Trail. Balanced Rock is down here somewhere, but I don't want to keep going down to find it. I'm going to go back up to the Ridge Trail. So as you wander the little paved trail along the top here, and this is from the split heading towards the east, along the east side here. There's lots of little places out here you can enjoy the view, get off the main trail and explore a little bit. Now I'm going to go down the little trail to Devil's Doorway. To call those steps would be generous. They're just rocks that have, well, they're just rocks. It's starting to get closer to midday. We're after 10 now, I think, and the crowds are picking up. That is Devil's Doorway over there, and we are right on top of the bluffs with some fantastic views from up here. Let's see if I can pan you around, and I'll show you some stills from up here too. People crawl all over these rocks. Down here. And there's the view of Devil's Doorway from the backside. Well, trail took me off the bluff for a while. I'm up in the woods, but still up high, so I know I have to go down a bit. Kind of wish I understood this the last time I was here. Last time I was here, we parked down in the south parking lot. We had to climb up the bluff, and you know, these trails are very steep. And got up to here, took the hike around, and we continued all the way down here, and then took the railroad tracks back because we didn't want to go back up the bluff. If you get to this point where I am now, where I was on the bluffs, and I'm going to continue down and get back to the vehicle now, but if you're coming up from the other side and you get to here, you can double back on a short trail that takes you back to connecting point, where you can either head down that way, head off here, and you're not going up and down the bluffs as much, and then come back and head down. But I'm going to head back down to the car, and I believe Elephant Rock is down there somewhere. So this trail coming down from the East Bluff has stairs, as opposed to the Woodland Trail, which didn't. As I'm walking back, the stairs go up as well as down, so you're going up and down on some stairs. So even though I scampered up the hill, I'm back up at some pretty steep cliff edge. The trees are still so tall, you don't have much of a view from here. But perhaps down there's a little viewpoint. So now that I scampered across the rock, I've come out to the view of the north shore looking off towards Baraboo. Okay, so I was up at the viewpoint up there. I continued on what looked like the trail. It kind of just ends up there and you have to scamper down rocks, and there's some people struggling on the other side right now. Or you go back and there's a gentle sloping trail that isn't rock climbing. This is not a place for solitude. There's a lot of people out here. Not that I blame them for coming out, because it is gorgeous out here. If you truly want solitude out here, you're going to have to come out at sunrise and hike this before anybody else gets up. So as a photographer, I've been a little disappointed. I don't know why this is happening, but the sun is right over there, so that bluff should be lit up. I've been out here for well over an hour. Never any light on it. For some reason, down there in that valley and the distance, all of those trees are lit up. But that bluff refuses to catch any light. Check out some of these spires behind me. Well, that's about wrapping up the morning, and that's the time that would be lit up. So I'm going to finish off this hike. I'm not far from the van now, and go do some other exploring around the park, but that'll wrap up this video of the East Bluff Trail and its little spurs off of that. I hope this was useful. I hope it gives you a sense of what this trail's like. I didn't get down to Balance Rock. That's more towards the south parking lot, but that is a steep climb up and down those bluffs, so be prepared for that if you decide to really explore that section. This trail is apparently very dog friendly. There are a lot of dogs out here this morning. More earlier than there are now, but a lot of dogs wandering around out here with their owners, exploring, learning how to hike.
You can go, Preston.
It's high up. East Bluff Trail, that's it. Okay, it's about 11:30 as I get off the trail. I got here right at dawn, and I was the only vehicle in the parking lot. And this is just one of like 6 or 7 lots, and they are circling looking for my spot now. So that wraps up the East Bluff Trail at Devil's Lake State Park. I hope this was useful. If it was, please like and subscribe, and I'll show you some other pictures from around the park and now from this trail now. But get on out there.